Good morning, students. Today we are discussing the next topic, that is orbits, suborbits, and orbitals, and what is the relation between them. So these orbits, suborbits, and orbitals tell the complete address of an electron where the electron is present in an atom. Okay, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू हैव टू फाइंड द एड्रेस ऑफ मिस्टर एक्स, अगर हमें किसी का भी एड्रेस फाइंड करना है तो हमें क्या पता होना चाहिए? वी शुड नो द सिटी, its colony, and the house number. ठीक. In the same way, if you have to find the address of an electron, we should know in which shell it is present, in which subshell it is present, and in which orbital it is present. ठीक है. Now just see one by one. What is shell? Orbits. You have done in class 9 that electrons revolve in different shells, that is KLMN. So what is orbit or shells? It is a well defined circular path in which electron revolve. These are different circular paths in which electron revolve around the nucleus. This is the nucleus. This is K shell, L shell, M shell. The shell which is nearest to the nucleus is having the lowest energy, and the shell which is farthest from the nucleus is having the highest energy. ठीक है. It is also called energy levels. ठीक है. Now the maximum electrons that can be filled in a particular shell is given by the formula 2n square. It is given by Bohr and Bury. You have done in class 9. Bohr and Bury were the scientists who give this formula 2n square, where n indicate the shell number. ठीक है. That means for K shell which is very nearest to the nucleus, n is equal to 1, that is first shell. So 2 into 1 square, that is 2 electrons. For L shell, n की value 2, that is second shell. 2 into 2 square, that is 8 electrons. For M shell, n की value 3, third shell है. So 2 into 3 square, that is 18. For N shell, it is the fourth shell, so n is equal to 4, that is 2 into 4 square, that is 32 electrons. ठीक है, and so on. But we have done one more point, that the maximum number of electrons that is present in any of the shell except K shell is 8. It cannot hold more than 8, otherwise what will happen? There will be electron repulsion between them. Okay. Now see what are subshells. Subshell is a subdivision of orbits separated by electron orbitals. That means these are different shells, these are orbits, and suborbits. That means we are subdividing these shells into sub parts which are known as subshells, or these are called suborbits. ठीक है, which are separated by electron orbitals. ठीक है. Now what are these subshells? Subshells are denoted by S, P, D and F. There are 4 subshells. S for sharp, ठीक, P for principal, D for diffuse and F for fundamental. ठीक है. Now the S subshell is spherical in shape. ठीक है. It can hold maximum 2 electrons. P subshell, it is dumbbell shape. ठीक है. It can hold maximum 6 electrons. D subshell, it is double dumbbell shape and can hold maximum 10 electrons. F is a complex structure and it can hold maximum 14 electrons. Okay. Now just see what are orbitals. A 3-dimensional probability space around the nucleus of an atom where the possibility of finding an electron is maximum. That means एक 3-dimensional space जो कि न्यूक्लियस के चारों तरफ होता है, जिसमें इलेक्ट्रॉन के फाइंड करने की प्रोबेबिलिटी मैक्सिमम होती है. दैट मीन्स वहाँ पे इलेक्ट्रॉन मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल वे में हो सकता है. दैट इज नोन एज ऑर्बिटल. ठीक है. इन S subshell there is only one orbital, that is 1s. ठीक है. Okay. And each orbital can hold maximum 2 electrons. That means in S orbital there will be 2 electrons. P subshell contain 3 orbitals, that is px, py and pz. ठीक. What is px, py, pz? They show 3 different directions in magnetic field. px along x-axis, py along y-axis, pz along z-axis. Okay. That means total number of electrons कितने हो गए? Each orbital will hold 2 electron, 2, 2 and 2, that is 6 electron. Just now I have told in P there will be 6 electrons. Okay. In S there is only one orbital and orbital can hold maximum 2 electron. That means in S orbital there will be maximum 2 electron. Okay. Now in D subshell it contains 5 orbitals, that is dxy, dyz, dzx, dz square, dx square minus y square, and each orbital will hold how many electrons? 2. That is 2, 2, 2, 2 and 2, that means total 10. And means in case of D it will be maximum electrons will be 10. Okay. Next is F subshell. It is having a complex structure and it consists of 7 orbitals. ठीक है. And it shows 7 different directions in the magnetic field. Okay. These are the different shapes of d orbitals. It is dxy. Okay. This is dyz. This is dzx, ये xz. This is dx square minus y square, and this is dz square. Okay, they show different directions in the magnetic field. Okay, now see what is the main difference between orbits and orbitals. Orbit is a well-defined circular path in which electron revolve. That means K shell, L shell, M shell, they are subshells or they are called orbits. And what is orbital? It is a three-dimensional region around the nucleus in which the probability of finding an electron is maximum. Okay. Now, in case of orbit, it can accommodate a maximum of 2n square of electron. Just now I have told, it is given by Bohr and Bury. That means for first shell, n will be 1. For that is K shell. For L shell n will be 2, for M shell n will be 3, and so on. That means 2, 8, 18. An orbital can accommodate a maximum of 2 electron. Okay. Now in case of orbits, it is not having any direction. It is non-directional. In case of orbitals, except s orbital, others are directional. They have a direction along x-axis, y-axis or z-axis. Okay. In case of orbit, they are spherical, circular in shape, whereas orbitals have different shapes. S orbital is spherical, p orbital is dumbbell shape, ठीक, d orbital is double dumbbell shape, and in f orbital it is having a complex structure. Okay, this is the difference between orbit and orbitals. Okay, understood?